Alright, what's happening YouTube? Welcome back to another Morris Method vlog. So, going to go over my training for the Ultra Trail Australia. We officially have, where I'm standing today, I have 12 weeks to get this done. So, obviously on the bike at the moment, I've got another bike this afternoon, then I'm going to be heading out for some sprint work on the treadmill at the gym later this evening. But all things are going pretty well. But what I'm going to go over in this video is the challenge when you have these sorts of goals, when you're that regular person like myself where, you know, time is limited, you've got kids to look after, you've got a family to, you know, make sure that you spend time with that family, work to look after, all the stresses that work brings as well. You know, these sorts of goals, when you're just that regular kind of average Joe type person like myself, it's just on top of your life, right? This is not your life. So trying to make sure that it's making my life better and the training isn't kind of ruining everything else just because I have these goals. So I'm going to go over a couple of little tips and tricks about how I think it's a great way to look at your training. But otherwise, we're going to jump into this one. I'm going to show you some training sessions, resistance training, sprint sessions, easy aerobic sessions, and maybe a little bit of trail. All right, guys, don't forget to hit like and subscribe on this one. If you enjoy the video, let me know down below in the comments. Otherwise, let's get straight into this one.
I still remember when I was really free and all the things I lived. In the midst of the things that I left, I regret.
Just sat down, did a bit of work at a cafe, needed a bit of a change of place. So I got some more done. Otherwise, just parked the car at Richmond. Gonna run from Richmond to Windsor, which is probably about 6K, I'd say, to the gym. Then I'm gonna do my stair efforts from there. And then I'll run back this afternoon before my afternoon calls. All right, let's look into it.
I'm wide awake and I'm standing in time. No one disappearing, looking for life.
All right, made it to the gym. 7.7 kilometers, 35 minutes, somewhere around there. So time for efforts on the Stairmaster. And then I gotta run back to the car.
Every day I still remember when I was really free and all the things I lived. In the midst of the things that I left, I regret for this. It won't be the same, yeah. I never felt this way, cause I want to come back and find my way. And I have to run and run away. I'll finally choose, yeah.
I am sure if you were watching this, you were probably just like me. Have some form of interest in training, and most likely you are a parent with many things on your daily to-do list. Something that I've become very passionate about as a coach and working with clients that are stressed, overworked, and pumped with the family schedule is balancing all these aspects. If Nicole and I had our kids even just 1 year before we did, I would be in a very different state, both physically and mentally. I have come from pushing the limits in training, the chronic reducing calorie diets, and horrible lifestyle practices. If I were to continue to train the way that I used to, I wouldn't have enough time with my kids, and even if I did, I would have been too sore or tired to be playing and running around with them. I have a young family, and for having daily energy to play with them is so important. Having a training plan and nutritional protocol that is indicative of this is critical in my mind. In my opinion, you cannot afford to be 1, wasting time, and 2, feeling more exhausted from either the junk food that we've eaten or the misguided training sessions. The thing that is so easily forgotten about that training is an immediate negative. As we train, or even for a period of time after the training, we are worse off and not better. This is what we refer to as a hormetic response. In basics, when something is stressful on the body, like training, if we can apply it at the right timing and dosage, you will see positive adaptations to the stressor, thus making us more resilient, making us more fitter, more stronger, more of all these different things. A problem when you're a type of person like me is that life is already stressful. We are already under the pump and the mind and body is already running at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So to be throwing random intensity sessions into our week and providing the body with the wrong dosage to this hormetic response can cause chronically high levels of cortisol running through the body. This can cause irritability, hunger, and generally makes us feel like a yo-yo either in the daily life or even in our training blocks. As I spent so many years training with very little in return, I now follow a self-review process very regularly to make sure I'm getting something from my training. Kind of like going to work, right? I presume you always make sure you get paid for the time you do. In my opinion, training and health should be no different. It's just not worth the effort if nothing is coming to us in return from such effort. If you don't have time for a full weekly self-review, sometimes I just ask myself, do I sit at a healthy and ideal body composition? Because if I don't, I'm always going to be underperforming in my training, and to be honest, I'm always going to be overtired. Do I have good, stable energy throughout the day for either work or my family? Because if I don't, I will feel like a failure towards my kids and, to be honest, a pretty shitty husband. Do I have visual stats around my training performance with the goals I have? Because if I don't, I won't be obtaining my own self-development that I'm really after. Now I know this could seem pretty simple, but to be honest for me, it's super effective and it keeps me in check. I wonder what you guys do to keep things balanced out. Maybe put a comment down for me and let me know. Good morning. Saturday morning here, just out with our Oxfam crew, 2021, missing a few people, that's okay. So we're just out at Dural. We parked at the end of Quarry Road, if you know where we are. Otherwise we're just doing a bit of a loop this morning, 4 to 5 hours, nice easy hike. Oxfam's not until August, so we've got plenty of time, so we're just starting off building a bit of base, building a bit of experience underneath the legs. People that I'm hiking with this morning are first time having a crack at doing the Oxfam this year, so I want to make sure that they feel, comfortable, and like the hiking that we're doing at the moment, it shouldn't be too exhausting. You want to try and build that confidence. So we're just out for 4 to 5 easy hike. If we need to slow down, we slow down. If we pick up the pace, that's also fine as well. So heading back down in the bush now. We've been going for about 90 minutes, maybe a bit over. Hopefully, like I said, we'll do 4 hours and we'll see how we go. Hope everyone had a great Saturday morning. Okay, we are just about done our hike. We should be ending up close to 20 kilometers by the time we get back to the car. We're just back down at the creek now at Fish Ponds, and then we're going to head all the way back up to the car. So it's a pretty good climb out. Good way to finish the hike.